Hi folks, Anita here, and I'm back with my bi-weekly budget series. So if you're new to this channel, every 2 weeks I go through and I give you an update with my real life budget, and I give you my income for that pay period, what I'm paid, my net pay. So whatever gets deposited into my bank account. I will link up above my previous video or previous videos that explain why I split my bank accounts and why you don't see certain items on here. So just to kind of get started here, this is for the budget period from January 12th to January 25th, and I do apologize if there's shaking on the camera. Again, I am working on it, guys, so yes, I do apologize. So like always, my paycheck always gets split with $400 of it going to Bank of America and the remainder always going to Capital One. So my student loans were due this paycheck. As you can see, the first one here, I have this set as the due date as it's around the 5th. It does vary based on when the 5th is, and so like if the 5th is on a Saturday, then usually it goes to the next business day. And sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it's that Friday. So it just kind of varies, and I do have the ability to push it forward a few days. And that's what I did. It was due like on the 6th, I think, and I just didn't feel comfortable last paycheck paying it, so I pushed it to the 12th. So I did that here, and it's normally, well, so you've always been seeing it with 137. Just recently it did bump up, it doubled, and it will bump up again in about a year and a half. But hopefully I will have paid it off, or be very, very close to paying it off by that time. So when I budget, I look at the pay period itself. So if you look at the calendar for January, you will see the 12th is on a Friday, and then my next paycheck will be on the 26th. So any bills that are due between the 12th and the 25th, I pay here. And then if I have any extra, then I will pull 1 or 2 bills from the next 12 weeks and pay those early. So my other student loan it's $196, and I always pay $200, and I have I just apply the extra, it's like $3 and some odd change to one of the various loans on there, and it's actually one of the smaller loans. And then Geico, it was like $185.99, so I just paid $186. And if you're new to my channel, I like round numbers. When it comes to the change, I just keep it in here. I really don't put it in this section here at all. My first premiere is due on the 20th, and of course I actually have to pay that a few days beforehand. If I don't, then I can get a late fee. And I decided to just pay the minimum, and for this month only. The following months, and part of it, the reason why is because 186 and 34 just really meshed up well together. So yeah. So my Bank of America credit is basically my food card, but if I use it for something other than food, then that's where I put a payment down here. So if I bought $5 in bullet journal stuff, then I will pay $5 to it. But so far I've been good and only been using it for food. Garbage and recycling is, we just paid it, and it's a bi-monthly due, but I try and pay half of it every month. Straight Talk will come out, and that's new, $50. If you are new, I just recently got a new phone. It's the Samsung Galaxy S8. I had the S5, and it went kapooey on me. And so I have Straight Talk, and the S8 requires to have the $45 plan. So with taxes and the discount that I get for auto enrollment, it's $49.62, I think. And then Avon, I had a balance of $199.43 for some items that I bought, and I just really haven't had the money to put back into it. And I got charged a few more things because I've totally spaced that I had bought them with my old phone. So I just totally spaced them, and they didn't bill until after the shipment sent. So all together, this right here equals $800. So $1,173.91 minus the $800 is $373.91. And down before here, I have my cash and sinking funds. So my food, I used to keep regular cash, but now I just have it as a credit, and I just pay $150 to it each paycheck. Auto, so I try to pay, my goal is to actually pay $125 on this every paycheck. However, because the billing cycle closes on the 26th, I'm waiting, and I'm just putting it down here for right now. And you'll see that I do that every once in a while too. I'll just usually just have 105 here, and then I just apply it to it. But I'm going to wait until after the 26th to put the 26th paycheck and this paycheck together in one big one. And then my medical payment is $90 as well. I just have it going to my sinking funds, just so I can track that, hey, I had that $90, I'm putting it towards it, but it's going to go to pay my bill. And then, so after all that, after those three, I will have $28.91 that I can put in savings. And I'm actually going to try and start keeping a log of my actual savings. As it is, I already do keep a daily expense tracker, which, if you've been watching some of my other videos, is this here. I'm not done filling it out, because I still need to finish it, but I went and just made created an expense tracker, and this way I can easily see where my payments are going, what am I spending on, whether it was a bill, a need, a want, or if it was a fee. So anyways, that is my budget worksheet for this paycheck. As you can see, I've already kind of went ahead and kind of tried to pre-plan for next week, for next paycheck. And these are just kind of items that, like, I know things I won't be paying on, already have the black mark. I do have a couple that do have a black one, or line through them, but they're in pencil because I may end up paying to them. Actually, I already can do this one here, because Geico I'm not going to do. I don't know why I didn't do that one. Anyways, folks, that is my budget for this paycheck. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And if you liked it, please give it a thumb up. And if you aren't subscribed, please hit that red subscribe button. And that way you can be notified of all my future videos and plan with me's. Don't forget, I do plan with me's, and I also do Avon sales. And so my goal this year is to try and give you guys more of those videos featuring Avon. So yeah, Have a good one, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and happy January. Bye-bye.